Well, today, very interesting. So, what I have here is finally the sponsorship review video. So, I was a little nervous about doing this because I placed the order. It's my first sponsorship, of course, but I'm not gonna lie, right? So, this is a bit of a disclaimer. If you've come here thinking I'm just gonna pretend to, like what I'm about to like or dislike what I'm about to dislike, you're very mistaken. This is gonna be my complete, honest thoughts about this product. So, Dubby, as you guys may have already known from my streams. If you don't know me from my streams, I'm DevLanket, and I got a sponsorship like a lot of other smaller streamers did with Dubby. So they sent me this flavor as a mystery flavor. I guess they wanted to get rid of all their collaborations with solo leveling before, like, I don't know, their next one was lined up. I mean, getting a sponsorship with Crunchyroll is pretty good, right? I mean, shit, you must have a good product on your hands, I hope. So I didn't know what flavor I was getting. This is the Jitterless Energy blend. What am I saying? Blend. Blue raspberry, purple grape. I like both of those flavors. I've never had them together, but in a drink, this sounds like it's going to be sour, and I like sour drinks. Seriously, don't get me wrong. I like sour. This is a limited edition flavor, though. I don't know if that's just because they plan on... I don't watch solo leveling, but people say I should. I don't know if it's because, like, what, Sung Jin Woo? I don't know if it's because he's on it. I don't know if it's just limited edition art for the flavor, or if they're just never bringing the flavor back. Anyways, that's not important here. What is important here is how much I ended up spending on all this. So, like I said, you might be wondering, oh, you said you got this for free. What do you mean you spent money? Well, they wouldn't send it to me for free alone. So I had to buy something else in order to get this for free. Otherwise, I would have had to spend full price. That's where we come into the shaker cup. Now, I have no idea who this guy is. He's a VTuber. I think his name is like Zygarian Scribbles. I could be... Hold on, I have it written down. What is it here? Zarian Scribbles. This is apparently a limited edition shaker. So I filled this up with water already before I hit record today. But you might notice something strange when you look at it. There is no agitator. And for those that don't know what an agitator is, when it comes to these cups, it's the mixer. It's the little small piece of plastic or metal that goes in the shaker cups. It didn't come with that. The price of this on its own was $20, which isn't bad, but when you take into shipping, because I'm not American, right? It's another $20. So I paid $40 for this. And it doesn't even come with an agitator. That's pretty bad, if I'm being honest. That is not good. I'm paying for the name and the collaboration when I don't even know the collab, and I don't even, like, have experience with the brand on its own. It was an experiment, to say the least, but this is why I wanted to do an honest review, right? So far, I don't recommend the cup unless they come with agitators. Maybe mine, they forgot to give me mine. Maybe it didn't, maybe got lost in the shipping. I don't know. I don't have it. So I have to review it based on what I have here. So we got to go from there. But I haven't had this flavor. I haven't even opened it yet. I've had this in the mail for maybe like 2 weeks now, almost. And I've just been looking for a good time to do it. So we're going to open this up now. Shit. Alright, so apparently what makes this different than like Gamer Subs or G Fuel is that it uses like a coffee bean extract. So it's like you don't have that withdrawal of caffeine after having too much. You don't crash. Do not exceed 2 servings per day. Mix 1 scoop with 10 to 16 ounce of water. How much do I have here? I got 20 ounce here. New users and those sensitive to stimulants should start with half a serving or half a scoop. I have over 20 in here ounces. I'm gonna do 2 scoops. Well, I'll start with one. because there's no, like I said, there's no mixer in here. There's no agitator. So, oh shit! Almost knocked over my Cineplex movie collection. All right, so I'll show off the lid so that you guys can see, like, this isn't just like any lid. It's like you gotta actually put some force into that shit, and you gotta hear that second click, because if you don't hear that second click, it's gonna leak out everywhere when you shake it. All right, so Dubby, be better. That is their slogan, be better. We'll see if this is better, because I am very, this might be blasphemous as a sponsor of theirs, but I've always been a Gamejolt guy. I need a reason. You need to give me a reason if I'm going to be switching. Now, wait just a minute. Is there a... Oh, I was going to say, if it didn't come with a scoop, I was about to be very pissed off. I was like, what do you mean there's no scoop in here? Okay. They don't give you a lot in here. It's not filled too much at all. So first off, that's my scoop. That's my scoop. I'm going to put it in here. Before I shake it, I want to show you guys. Look at how much is in there. That's less than half of the size of this tub. It's just powder. But no, that's less than half the size of the tub. I'm not going to lie, that's kind of scummy. It does say 30 servings, but then you expect the scoop to be bigger, right? No, that's not what happened at all. This is next to nothing in here. Like, I'll do a comparison here, and this is, you know, I'll do a comparison. This is Gamer Subs. This is the size of a Gamer Subs, and they fill this shit up to, like, fucking here, right? 100 fucking servings. Dude, I'm just saying, this is gonna have to blow me out of the water. This is gonna have to be amazing if I'm gonna get these guys again. I'll just say that. Alright. Like I said, there's no agitator in here, so this is probably gonna taste chalky. But that's how I gotta review it. This is the cup they sent me. Nobody think anything of this. Okay. Yeah, you can still see there's still some chunks that have yet to be broken down, especially at the bottom. Like this this ain't a good first start, guys. Not at all. All right. Let's taste. Hold on. Okay, that's actually not bad. I can't tell if there's not enough flavor or if there's or if like that's the perfect amount. We'll do another scoop because they did say like don't put more than, like, you're meant to have like a scoop per 10 to 16 ounces, and this is over 20. So we'll do a smaller scoop, like a half scoop. So, I really do hope that this doesn't come out more chalky, because if it... I hope it doesn't come out more chalky, because that just means it requires an agitator, mixer, and if it does, and I'm supposed to have one, I'm gonna be very fucking surprised that it didn't come with one. Because this was in like a plastic sealed container. The only reason I had the cup open was to try it with water. For a water bottle at school the other day. Okay, this is actually broken down a bit more than I expected. So I don't think they're actually meant to come with agitators. I'm actually kind of surprised. Because every other brand I've had, you would have to have a mixer in your shaker cup. Okay. I actually like that. I actually do like this. Fuck, I wasn't expecting to like it. Tastes like I'm drinking candy, but in a good way. What are the... Oh, I'll show off the design with the color on. Hold on, let me see. What do we got in here? What am I saying? VC. Vitamin V. Oh my god. Vitamin C, vitamin B3, B6, B12, taurine, tyrosine, glutamine, caffeine, anhydrous. Harvard words. Citrulline, and whole coffee fruit extract. Daily value not established for all of those ones I just listed. So, this is interesting. So, one scoop is 5 grams, so I just had roughly like 7.5. Maybe roughly 7.5 grams. Oh, the actual name of the flavor is Shadow Monarch Surge. This isn't bad. I actually really like this flavor. I wish they gave you more servings, because one of these requires 2. This is basically 15 drinks. This is 15 drinks in here. And for the amount that you normally would have to pay, let's go over that. So that's why we're here. So like I said, with this in shipping on its own, just the cup, 40 Canadian. No shipping, but that was mainly because that was the sponsor. That was my sponsor deal. I got a free flavor. I didn't have to do any shipping. They handled all that. Or no, sorry, taxes. I didn't have to pay any taxes. They handled that. It was just the shipping. The flavor on its own, this 30 servings was $56. I didn't spend that. I got it for free, like I said. However, if let's say shipping is like the flat fee. Let's say it was a flat $19 for shipping. That's another $56 on top of the 40 I already spent. It would have made this $96. $96 for just what I'm holding in my hands right now. Listen, inflation is a problem, right? You don't even want to know how much I spent on the 3 Gamer Subs flavors that I have. But the thing is, that's 300 servings for 3 flavors. That's 300 servings. And to fill one of those, you do 3 servings at most. That's gonna last me a long time. This is not gonna last me a long time. To compare, 3 flavors of Gamer Subs in Canadian after shipping, after taxes, $200 something. A lot of money. I understand that. But those 3 flavors are gonna last me well into next year. This is gonna last me maybe like 2 months, 3 months for one of these. I'm just saying, I don't doubt that the effects of Dubby are healthier for you. No like withdrawal of caffeine or nothing like that. But from what you're paying for and what you're getting, I can't in good faith, as a Canadian customer and as a Canadian representative, I guess I could say, I cannot in good faith choose Dubby over the competitors, unfortunately. And I feel as though I'm probably going to get kicked from the Discord saying this. I'm probably going to get kicked from my sponsorship deal. I do not give a fuck if I get kicked from that, because I applied for it. It wasn't something they reached out to me for. It's something I reached out to them when I seen an ad for applications for sponsors. So it's no loss on my part, genuinely. Nobody's used the code yet, which fine by me. It's an up-and-coming brand. It's an up-and-coming product. I have the code. I'm not going to get rid of the code. I'll advertise it in my description because it's genuinely a product I like. I genuinely like this. I just can't see myself choosing this over what you already know and already established. That's just it. Like, that's simply it. For the price and the amount that you're getting compared to the leading competitor, it's not enough. It's not enough at all. And it's good. It tastes fucking amazing. That's the thing. I want to say, this is, you know what? How about this? If you just want to get the flavor yourself and you already have your own shaker cups, perfect. Get the flavor. Get the flavor then at that case. But use a sponsor code because you don't want to be spending $56 flat if you're a Canadian citizen. You don't want to be spending $56 flat. I'm not saying use my sponsor code. You don't have to. Use somebody's sponsor code. If you can find a sponsor code that's like 30% off, do it. Mine's only 10. Creator codes are only 10. Use it. Genuinely. If you want to get a shaker cup like this, get the shaker cup. If you see a bundle, get the bundle. Don't, don't buy the cup and a flavor separately if it's not being grouped together and you don't have a promo code, because I guarantee you it will not be worth it. You might as well just go to buy Gamer Subs, or you might as well buy G Fuel, or you might as well just buy coffee from your corner cafe. Genuinely. Tim Hortons, Starbucks, you might as well go there if you're willing to spend that much money. Genuinely. But I love the drink. That's the thing. I can't see myself ordering another product from Dubby because I already have Gamer Subs, because I already have G Fuel. I still have the Nuka-Cola Quantum Limited flavor of G Fuel from last year in my pantry. That shit is still good. That shit is amazing. I sometimes make popsicles out of it. It tastes fucking amazing. If I had a soda streamer, I'd fucking carbonate that shit. I would carbonate my Gamer Subs. I would carbonate this too. Point is, I like the product. I can't justify the price. Based on quality and based on inflation. I can't justify it. That has been my honest review of Dubby and the limited edition solo leveling blue raspberry purple grape flavor. If you liked what you saw, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you think I am making a terrible mistake, keep it to yourself, of course, unless you really want to get your voice out there. And if you're interested in trying Dubby, code DevLanket. It's in the description of our videos and our streams. And otherwise, I'll be seeing ya. Yeah, no, I genuinely like that. It tastes really good.